Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. I am pleased to be here today because there are some idiots in my comment section, which is perfect because, my name here is Idiots of Charlotte, North Carolina, and my name on this website or YouTube is, I just put it as idiot because I myself am an idiot and I'm not afraid to admit it. Alright? In fact, I encourage people to call me an idiot because I want to know how I'm wrong. Alright? If I am wrong. Alright? So, here we have, a lot of people here. I'll just go ahead and show you the video real quick that people are getting upset about. Alright? I'm in the fast lane here, and I'm going around 84 miles per hour. This is a 70 mile per hour zone here. That's the speed limit, but no one, if you're from the area, no one travels in the fast lane. Actually, people will flip you off if you're traveling in the fast lane at 70 miles per hour. This is NASCAR country. And I've passed state troopers, 2 state troopers on this road. I have passed them and they were clocking people and I was going 90 miles per hour. No one was around me and the cops just kept picking their butts because no one really cares. As long as you're not being completely reckless or something. All right. So we have a lot of people on here. This guy, left lane is for passing. No passing on the right. Dummy. That is false. You can pass on the right here in this state. We just prefer that you pass on the left because it's safer. All right. You don't pass on the right. That's why. Dude was teaching you a lesson. So if you don't know what's going on here, I'll go ahead and show you the video because I went to attempt to pass this person on the right because he was going really slow in the middle of 3 lanes and I had already gotten over so that someone else could pass me on the left because that's what you do. If someone's ready to pass you, you move over a lane to the right and give them the right of way. Because all the lanes to the left of the right one are considered passing lanes. A lot of people don't know that. They think that only the left lane is a passing lane. But if you have a 2-lane road, the left lane's the passing lane. All right, a 3-lane road, then those 2 left lanes are passing lanes. If you're a 4-lane road, the 3 lanes to the left of the right lane are all passing lanes. And if you're cruising in that lane, you're not being helpful to anybody's situation. All right, they're all known as passing lanes. A lot of people think that the far left lane is the only passing lane and they cruise in all the rest of them and cause a lot of congestion. That's not actually how the roads are supposed to work. So, if we look at this video, I just finished passing someone. You couldn't see, but I just finished passing someone in this lane. This guy was in the far right lane and decided to get over. Alright, I don't know why he did that. I think he's on his phone. If you watch the whole video by going to the link or whatever, you would see that he's not really in a rush because he lets me pass him later and he slows down and just stays in this lane. So I believe, if you look up ahead, this is like a bridge and right after that there's a merge. So people merge from the regular road onto the interstate. And I think that he was just getting prepared for that. Nothing wrong with that, The only nitpicky thing I can say is I wish he would have used my turn signal because then I would have stayed in the left lane and then passed him on the left. But I was being courteous to the driver behind me and I get over so that the guy behind me can pass me on the left. Now, this Honda behind me had already started passing me. He was already speeding up to get around me. I could see it in my rearview mirror. I know you can't really see it that well in the video, but I'm already at a point where if I was to cut in there, I would have cut him off. And I had already given him the right of way. Now, if I was to slow down, this car back here would have either passed me on the left or passed me on the right. Anyway, I'm just trying not to impede the flow of traffic. So I go ahead, I'm going 83, 84 miles per hour, and I go to attempt to pass this truck. Because the truck, if you look, he's just going super slow, 72. I'm maintaining my speed. And then when I get up to him, he decides to match my speed. I don't think he did it on purpose. I think he was on his phone, and you know, when you're on your phone or something, not that I ever get on my phone when I'm driving, I'm perfect. When you're on your phone, you just tend to judge how fast you're going based on your peripheral vision, what's around you. And if someone approaches you and your brain like subconsciously notices this person approaching you, your foot goes down on the accelerator because you've been judging your speed and your distance based on everyone else's. Just hit the mic. And so I'm not blaming this guy, but I'm like, what are you doing, you know? Don't speed up just because I'm trying to pass you. Anyway, so I back off and I get behind him and I go around on the left. A lot of people are up in arms about this video because they say there's no passing on the right. You shouldn't pass on the right. Dude was trying to teach me a lesson. This guy didn't really care about me at all. All right. But here we are. We've got this guy passing on the right at 85 miles per hour, and you think the other people are bad drivers? Slow down and stop endangering the general public to save a few seconds. Alright, if the speed limit's 70 miles per hour and you're going within 10 to 15 miles per hour around that, you are not a danger to the general public. It would have been more dangerous for me to have stopped going in this lane and cut back into the left lane and then cut off this guy. Alright, I was not trying to cut this guy off. I don't enjoy cutting people off. If I wanted to, I probably could have cut this truck off and went around him on the right, but I was just not going to cut anyone off. You know what I mean? So that's the video. People are getting a little upset about it. This guy actually has an IQ of at least 100 because he knows the laws. Stop. The truck was technically in the wrong by cruising in a passing lane. He knows that that's a passing lane. He was cruising in that lane, okay? All vehicles should cruise in the furthest right lane. All vehicles should cruise in the furthest right lane they can, otherwise it's a traffic violation. It takes 3 lefts to make a wrong. Takes 3 lefts to make a right, not 2 wrongs. Whatever, guy. Here's a little heart for you. Cute saying, but the truck was still in violation and passing on the right when the car is clearly in legal. I don't know, I can't. Cute saying, but the truck was still in violation and passing on the right when the lane is clear is legal in virtually every jurisdiction in the U.S. The truck speeding up to prevent the other car from passing is also a violation and borders on a misdemeanor. Do you want me to continue to show me? Do you want me to continue or do you want me to stop being ignorant? Sorry guys, I have a hard time reading other people's comments because they don't speak like I do. You are the only one being ignorant, thinking that this is somehow. God dang, look at that. I'm getting a couple tongue twisters here, alright? You are the only one being ignorant, thinking that this is somehow black and white and that the wrongdoings of one person justify you to also do wrong. When one person creates a dangerous situation, making another one on top of it only creates more danger. It does not absolve you of your part just because the other person is being unsafe. There were a myriad of options that the OP could have taken that did not involve breaking the law and endangering others and themselves as they passed the truck. It's not breaking the law to pass on the right. I don't know where. I guess he lives in a different state. I clearly said this is Charlotte, North Carolina, and people are acting like they know the laws. They don't. Alright? The OP is guilty of road rage. If you watch the video, I'm just like laughing in the video. I'm not really like raging at all, like, because you can hear my voice on my dash cam and we're just laughing like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I mean, if you call that raging, you're soft. That's all I'm saying. Passing on the right and speeding more is the OP fueling and participating in the road rage incident. I wasn't speeding up anymore, I was maintaining my speed. Endangering everyone on the road. You are not entitled to drive. I wasn't endangering everyone on the road. I wasn't endangering these people over here, I don't think. I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. Alright, I'll cut that one out. You are not entitled to drive at any speed you like and to pass on any side you like just because you don't want to slow down. It is your responsibility to drive safely regardless of what the other vehicles are doing. This is a concept known as personal responsibility. Remember that the person going slow over the limit in the speed limit, anybody going 72 in a 70 mile per hour interstate on a 70 mile per hour interstate is going slow. And if relative to everyone else, especially people in the fast lane. If you don't know about relativity, I insist you Google Einstein. Remember that the person going slow, blah, blah, blah. If you decide to pass on the right, merge unsafely, and speed, those are your decisions, and the other driver has no responsibility for it. The other driver has the responsibility of signaling when he gets into the lane that I am entering, especially when it's a passing lane and he wasn't using it to pass. I practice law, not feels. This guy, okay, IQ of 110 at least. God damn. Who is in their feels here? Everything I said was factually accurate. You have nothing to add and no way to rebut, so you have chosen the path of non sequitur. This guy is like using a dictionary when he's up here. You know when they like start throwing out these like weird words, you know that they're just on this like I'm smarter than you type streak. Like, alright, why don't you just dumb it down for the general audience, alright? But he has an IQ of 160 at least, I swear. The left lanes are for passing. The guy in the truck got into the left lane without passing anyone, forcing me to go around the right because I was letting the car behind me go around on the left. Do you need to watch the video again? Seems like you missed something. No. You need to learn how personal responsibility works. He did not force you to make an unsafe maneuver. Alright. I was exaggerating when I used the word force. Alright, he obviously didn't tie me down and cause me to go over there. Alright, and you're like, for someone who apparently knows how to use words really well, like non sequitur, you don't understand words very well. You decided to pass on the right. You could have also waited longer and passed on the left. You do not have a right to travel at whatever speed you like and blame others for being obstacles in your path. It is your duty to drive your car safely. I own a van, not a car. Do you need to consult your driver's manual again? No one's ever consulted their driver's manual. Do you have a driver's manual? Or is in the car reading his driver's manual? Seems like you shouldn't have a license. Alright, well, I do, and you're disagreeing with the government because the government issued my license. So if you're smarter than the government, go ahead and become the president, pal. I said thank you for this. I'll make a follow-up video showing you how you're thinking incorrectly. I think it's obvious how this guy's thinking incorrectly. You don't see the irony clearly. This guy is on it. Beyond the dangerous past and contributing to a road rage incident, I'm going to venture a guess that the speed limit there is at least 15 miles per hour under your speed in this video. You are guilty of reckless operation. No person can force you to do that. Here you are with the force. Like, it was an exaggeration, dude. Like, get over yourself. Look at the other comments. It would behoove, oh my god, with these words. Where is this guy from? I don't know how to handle this. It would behoove you to learn from your mistakes rather than doubling down on them. He goes and like literally finds a law to cite. You can't show me laws to cite if you don't even know. Like, he was saying that it was illegal to pass on the right, and then he's like showing me laws. All right, if he if he's saying it's illegal to pass on the right, he clearly doesn't know what state I'm in. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Alright, if you don't know what state I'm in, how are you going to go find the laws for my state? Alright? I mean, you're acting like you don't know, because you're saying that it's illegal to pass on the right. The irony of the channel name, while posting the video evidence of a crime they committed, yes, my channel name is Idiot. I put my name as Idiot on there. It's supposed to be ironic. Alright. Oh, I definitely do see it. Reckless operation is a Class 2 misdemeanor. Reckless driving. Any person who drives a vehicle upon the highway or a public vehicular area carelessly or heedlessly and willful or wanton disregard of the rights or safety of others shall be guilty of reckless driving. Okay, now, if you watch the video again, I am getting over because I am caring for the person behind me. And that's what you should do on the interstate. Care about the people around you, alright? Not get over into the middle lane without using your turn signal. That's what I would consider to be careless. And heedlessly and willful or wanton disregard of the rights or safety of others shall be guilty of reckless driving. This guy is heedlessly and willful or wanton disregard of the rights and safety of me, because I'm trying to go around him and he makes it impossible for me to do that. This guy is the only guilty motherfucker here, and you for driving at all with the way that you think about things. I mean, I don't know what your problem is, but it's not me, pal. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.